guys, so in today's video I'm going to be installing some door speakers for the G35. I'm going to be installing the same ones I have on the Camaro. There's Skar Audio RPX65, I believe that's what they are. But you have to buy these adapters for the doors. I think the rear just go right on, and you have to buy the adapters if you don't want to cut into the OEM harness. So that's all you're going to really need, and some tools, to get the job done. But nevertheless, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to work on the passenger side first. There's a screw right in there. You got to pop that cover off. And there's two, I believe, under the door. So, one right in. Give me a second, let me find them. Actually, no. I think they're just covered. Oh yeah, no, yeah. So there's not on the bottom part, right below there. There is none, but there's some right here, and then the one right here. And I think the rest of them are clips. Yeah. So just take the ones off in here, and in here you should be able to get the door panel semi off. And then just see what's behind the door panel to get the rest of it off. So let me pop these off and let me see what I can show you guys next. Right, guys, so once you got this little cover off and this cover off, there's a Phillips head screwdriver in there, and in here and down here. But you can also use a 10mm to remove all these, and that's what I'm going to use so I don't strip those out, because I don't want to strip the Phillips head. So let me get those screws out, pop off the clips, and show you guys what to do next. Alright, so I got those screws or bolts out. Just start working your way on the panel, and then you just pull up, comes right out. You disconnect this harness. There's a clip on this side. You just wiggle and it's out. It's kind of hard to do. There it is. And then disconnect the bottom light, and the door panel comes right off. So that's how you remove your door panel if you ever need to do that. There's the actuator I replaced. There's the door speaker. Go ahead and unplug that. Actually, I'm just going to take off the speaker first. They're also 10mm or Phillips head, so there's that. There's the one that fell, the one that's on the bottom, and set those to the side. Then the speaker should just come right out. Let me unplug this harness. I don't want to break it. It's a real pain though. There's a clip all the way down there that we need to press in and then pull out. So it seems like there's something. Oh, okay. There's just a clip-ish. See? Just holding it. And then all you gotta do is unplug this clip. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, so this is the speaker I'm going to be putting in. Old one. Magnet size. So it's an upgrade. These speakers used to be in my Honda Accord over there, but it's not running, so might as well put these in some car that is semi-running, because right now it has a misfire, like I said in the other video. But I'm definitely gonna fix this car. This kit comes with the adapters for the rear and front. They're the same adapters, by the way. We have 4 adapters, one for each speaker. We have the brackets to put the speakers in. into the one. And there's the other, so they're the exact same thing. Yeah, so they just go right here like this. The holes line up and everything, so now what we have to do is put these in here and screw them together. They did not include any screws, so you have to buy screws to put them onto the bracket, but yeah, I'm just gonna use some wood screws. So let me put the speaker into the bracket, hook that adapter onto this, and then we can plug and play. So I'll be back with you guys and momentarily. Hey guys, I'm back. Had to cut these a little bit smaller because they poked out, they protruded past it, and they would hit the surrounding right here. So just trimmed it up a little bit. I got the adapter part hooked up in place. Now all you have to do is go to the OEM one and just plug and play. If I can do it, it's the one hand. Okay, I can't do it with one hand. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back with you guys. Yeah, I'll be back with you guys. Let me just plug this up. Alright guys, so this adapter part has these little side pieces right here on the side that you can see I trimmed off with a knife because it wasn't positioned correctly to align with this one. So all I did was got a knife and cut them off. You can tell that these have it right here. See, this one still has it. I need to trim that off on the side so it looks like that. But once you get that done, these honestly should just plug and play now. Alright. Yep, and they do. So yeah, that was the only thing holding me back. And now all I have to do is figure out how I'm gonna run the wires through the door, because I don't want to drill any holes. So something like that, probably, because there is no slot. There's one down there, but it covers it when the speaker's there. But it's gonna go something like this. So all you gotta do is put the screws back on and you're basically done. Let me get the screws. Alright guys, as you can see, I just turned on the radio. That speaker is indeed working. Got the screws in. Like I said, I just left this on the side because there was no way I can route it in besides the grommet, but there's not enough wire. So all you gotta do is put that door panel back on, the door card. Remember to plug up the harnesses you unplugged at the beginning of the video. So remember to plug that bottom one, that one, and then this part just goes clipped in there and through the window, so through where the window is. So I'll be back whenever I'm putting the screws. Alright guys, so like I said, this comes clipped in the window part. Make sure to align this with the door card because mine broke. The back pieces that hook onto the door card itself broke, so the only thing holds this in is that 10mm bolt right there. Other than that, you would have to disconnect all that, and I don't want to do that, so I just took off the rest of these 10mm bolts on the back side of the door card that holds this to the door card. So now I can remove the door card without removing this or unplugging the hatches and everything. So once you got it like this, just make sure it's all the way pressed down and start aligning the clips where they go and push them into the door. Just clip them all back in place, but you can see mine's not all the way in. There it is. Now you can start clipping. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. Just make sure they're all aligned to the holes. And then we can clip them back in place. Do the same thing to the whole door card, and then put those 10mm bolts back on. So let me clip that up and put those back in. All right, guys, I got all the clips put in. Got these 3 10mm bolts in. Now all you gotta do is get the trim back. Obviously for the top part, just slides. Well, let me do a big piece first. So this big piece goes like this. And once you got it like that, just start popping it in place. Give me 1 second. Just like that. And there you go. That's that. Yeah, that's that. That's that. And then you just grab the small one. Where I forgot where I put it. Where did I put it? Okay. And you just grab it. Make sure this side is facing this way. And yeah, there you go. Just this door's done. Onto the driver's side. All right, guys. So we're on the driver's side. Took off this little plastic trim. Took off this plastic trim. There's 3 10mm bolts. Take those off. Do the exact same thing. Pull this way and then pull up. So pull towards you, pull up, and that'll pop the clips. Then just disconnect this, disconnect the light that's underneath, and this whole door card should come out. So let me get that done and then hit you guys back up whenever we're at the speaker. Alright, guys, like I said, I don't have to remove these because these broke off on my door card, so there's no point in removing that. So actually I didn't even have to take this plastic trim off now that I remember. There's that in. All I had to do was take those 2 off and pop the plastic clips. But if you guys don't have this broken off, then you guys probably have to take this off and, you know, disconnect these latches and stuff. Now that we're here, just, you know, same thing as the other part. Take off the speaker first so I can get access to the harness. Okay. Get that screw before it falls in that hole. Get this one, get this one. Set this to the side over there. And then pull on this. And then, like I said earlier in the video, probably gonna need 2 hands. Yep, because it's hard. So let me disconnect this, put the speaker in the bracket, hook this adapter onto the speaker, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys, so we got the 3 screws for the speakers off like I did a minute ago for you guys. Got this all put together. Like I said, I cut the wood screws so they would be flush with this and not hit the door. I got the adapter in. I still need to shave that inside part off so it fits right over this. But other than that, it's almost ready to go back on, or go on, because it's never been on. So, all right, guys. So speakers in. As you can see, I did the same thing that I did over there. I ended up cutting the adapter piece, that part I showed you before. So this would work also. Put the screws back in, or bolts, whatever you call it. Connect this part back onto that. Connect this back onto the courtesy light. Test out your speaker before you put everything back together. Make sure it works. If you've already done that, then go ahead and start assembling your door back. So I'm gonna start assembling it, and I'll be with you guys whenever I have the bolts ready to be put in there. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, like I did a minute ago, we put that back in. Got the 2 bolts back on. You got the trim. This goes on the bottom. So flip around, pop it on, and the driver's side's done. So there's your old speaker, and that's it. Your driver and passenger side speakers are replaced, upgraded, whatever you want to call it, but it's done. So we out. Peace out, guys.
Now turn up.